Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. So a few things here. I'm gonna talk about random things that I either got or happened this week, and then I'll talk about the coming week because those are two completely different topics. Let me just lower the light on the screen here so it stops reflecting off my glasses. There we go. So a few things. First of all, I finally got a light in my room. See that up there? The thing that looks like the sun? That's a light fixture that my camera can't pick up because, But, yeah, so no more dark room vlogs, especially a day like today where it's been raining nonstop and it's practically night outside. I mean, you have light coming in through the window, but I tried doing this with the light off and it wasn't good. But, yeah, so now I have a central light in my room after 7 years and it's pretty nice. I'm going to work on getting a whiter color. I like how bright it is, but I don't really like the yellow, so I'll work on maybe getting a whiter color that just looks more normal, but we'll see. So yeah, a few things. I even have written down here things that I want to talk about. First of all, last week I started up a new side Let's Play, Me and My Katamari, for the PlayStation Portable. So 2 episodes that are up already. I recommend it. It is a fun game, and so far I think it's been a fun Let's Play. At least I've been having a lot of fun with it, so you might have fun watching it too. Who knows? So yeah, so that's gonna go up during the side Let's Play slot. Hopefully, we'll talk about that later. Next, I got this. Yeah, this past week also. It's Sephiroth from Theater from Final Fantasy. It's like a chibi Sephiroth. Look at that, isn't that adorable? So he's it's like a solid figure. It's actually pretty heavy. The arms move up and down, and the sword comes out of his hand. But aside from that, it's really for display. But it's the first Sephiroth figure that I actually own. So finally got it. I bought it from the Square Enix online store. It's only $30, so it was nice. But yeah, so there's that. Isn't he cute? Oh man, he's so cute. So good times. Also, what just came in the mail today, I love Amazon Prime delivering on Sundays. I got the Xenoblade Chronicles soundtrack, the official soundtrack. I really wanted this for a long time. I finally decided, well, if I want it, maybe I should just buy it. So yes, 4 discs, 4 beautiful discs. Each one has a picture of the of one of the characters. There's Shulk and Fiora, and the last 2 here are Rhine and Melia. Not Melia, Charla. I don't know how I got that mixed up, but yeah, these discs actually feel nice. So yeah. I'm going to put this on my computer. I'm going to listen to all the time. We got Japanese track listings because I could totally read that. Oh, but there's English lyrics here to Beyond the Sky. So that's cool. Tell me why the reason I am here. Just only you I see from far away. I've come for you. But yeah, so this is going to be fun to listen to. There's 20, 41, 66, 80, 91 songs on here, it says. So, very nice. Very nice. I look forward to it. It's going to be good. Also, the Mega Man X Race on Much Games Guides has 2 episodes up now. I would recommend watching it, if not for the excellent gameplay by the other 4 people, just to see what a great job I do at screwing up in the stupidest locations. Like, seriously, it's the best. I have to hand it to myself. I did a great job in ruining my chances of winning that in any way, shape, or form. It was good. Also, I'm not going to be in all the episodes because my footage died like halfway through. But, so savor what I'm in while you can. But also, like, Cole and Banga and everybody else, Zio and Grotus, they all did so well. So yeah, there's that. Also, I've been playing the game I Am Bread on Steam with my new controller that I got last week. It is a fun game. I might stream that sometime this week, maybe. Maybe. I'm probably not gonna have time. And yeah, there was a Nintendo Direct this past week. It was an exciting Direct. They talked about lots of good stuff, especially Majora's Mask 3D, which I'm very hyped for. It's coming out February 13th, along with the new Nintendo 3DS, which received a lot of hype and then a terrible amount of hate for certain things that are coming out about it. Namely, there's no AC adapter that's coming with, no charger that's coming with it. I understand that they're trying to market this as an upgrade to 3DSs, but it's really stupid. They said that the reason why it's not coming with a charger is to keep the prices down, but like, I don't know, I guess $200 as opposed to $220. I don't know. I really can't see that. It's a stupid idea, especially if you're trading in your old 3DS for it. You have to give them the charger for it, so you won't have a charger anymore. So it kind of defeats the purpose of getting money trading in your old system. Anyway, I have like 4 chargers, so that doesn't really apply to me, but I can see why people are getting upset, and I do think it is stupid. Also, it's using micro SD cards, which I understand that too, because they take up less room. They can hold a lot of, I mean, they have micro SD cards that are 128 gigabytes now. So using a regular SD is you know, it makes sense to go over, especially with smartphones and things using micro SD. And like my 3DS right now actually has a micro SD card in an SD adapter, so I'll just be able to transfer that. The problem is that unlike the 3DS here, which just has a little slot that, you know, you open it up and you take the memory card out, the new 3DS, you'll have to unscrew it to get that out. You have to unscrew the back to access the card, which really was really stupid, and it reminds me of my stupid gosh diggy dang darn phone, where they put the battery here and the micro SD goes over there. So you have to take the battery out in order to remove the card, or the SIM card for that matter. And so that just drives me nuts when you have to take your thing apart just to access the memory. But I think they had mentioned something like that you'd be able to wirelessly transfer stuff to your computer. So unlike the 3DS where you have to take your SD card out, put it in your computer, transfer pictures, it sounds like they're going to have some sort of Bluetooth or something, kind of like what the PSP has. Not the PSP, the PS Vita has. So hopefully they won't make you, like, they will have less opportunities for you to have to take your SD card out in the first place. So we'll see. But I am hyped for it. There was a special Majora's Mask 3D, new 3DS that went out of stock in about 15 minutes, but I got it within those 15 minutes because I knew that was going to happen. They also announced that they're going to be bringing more Marth amiibo because there's a new Fire Emblem game coming out. So I'm hoping that Villager will come along with that, and I won't have to buy one on eBay for $60. Also, Hyrule Warriors had Majora's Mask DLC announced with Tingle as a playable character. And a lot of people are like, ah! And I'm just like, yes! He was the most requested character. Also, he is going to be hilarious, okay? I am going to love using him, I'm just saying. So that's gonna be great. Also, Citizens of Earth is coming out for the Wii U eShop this week, on the 20th. And I wasn't like really looking forward to that, but after like seeing it in the Direct and like actually seeing like the type of gameplay it has, I think I'm gonna get it. It looks nice. It's people have been comparing it to like an Earthbound style thing, with like a party building mechanic. It seems more like a Suikoden, maybe, I don't know. Like getting a lot of characters, Mother 3, Earthbound. I don't know. But it looks fun. It looks fun. It looks engaging, and it looks silly, and I like silly. So I'll probably be getting it. Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I'll do a blind Let's Play. I'm not going to do a blind Let's Play. Or I might. You never know. I probably won't because I'm doing another side Let's Play right now anyway. So yeah, that's it for the things and the stuff. So, if you're here for the just the what did Dovey do this past week, then bye. So yeah, this coming week is a few things to say. Last week really sucked. I mean, it didn't suck as bad as a chemo week, but I usually have I have 2 weeks in between every chemo week to recover, and usually the week after I spend recovering. But last week that really didn't happen. Um, I had trouble sleeping. I had trouble eating. I had persistent nausea. Um, I had I don't know. I was just really tired and just beaten up the whole week, and as a result, I missed a few recording days, a few upload days for things. I think only one Ni no Kuni went up last week because I finally got around to recording on Thursday or Friday or something. I don't know. I was not in a good state. And this week isn't really going to be that good either. I have scans, every few cycles of chemo, I get scans, a really annoying MRI and what's called an MIBG scan. They put radiation in and it goes into the cancer sites and whatever. So that's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, I think. And just around that time, it's surrounded by increase in stress and things like that, and it's really hard for me to focus and things. So, on one hand, I really want to keep momentum going on my channel. I mean, I'm less than 20 subscribers away from 5,000. The Super Mario 64 on Ninbuzz is going great. I'm not gonna let anything happen to that. I'm gonna keep getting at least 2 episodes a week into that, no matter what. Just because I promised them that I would do that. But I really hate stopping in the middle of Let's Plays to take a break because that kills momentum, and it usually takes at least 10 episodes before people pick it back up again, or they just wait until the next Let's Play starts or whatever. That's just how people are. I don't blame them. I sometimes do that too. But yeah, this past week has been really hard on me. I've been under a lot of stress. We're considering, anti-anxiety medication at this point, just for things going on in the house that I can't control. And I don't know. Honestly, I've been in a pretty degenerative mental state for quite a while now. Cancer sucks. That's anyone can tell you that. One of the reasons why I've been buying everything is just to occupy my time with random junk. That's why I've been spending all this money. Really, it's not because I want that game. It's because maybe that will occupy me. But yeah, cancer sucks, and it really sucks to have it for a long time. I mean, I've seen people around me have gotten cancer too, and they've fought it within months or a year or whatever. I mean, I'm coming up in a couple months. It's going to be my 2 years since I was diagnosed, but realistically, I had cancer way before that because at this point 2 years ago, I was barely able to get up in the morning and be in classes. I was still going to classes though in university, but March was when I couldn't go anymore. But this is already when the tumor was up against my spine and everything was living agony. So that was already cancer. And that was way before. So I've been living with this for a long time now. I mean, a 12th of my life essentially. I'm 24. I've had this for over 2 years. So I'm at the point where I'm starting to forget what life was like before this, which really sucks. I don't know if it's just the chemo affecting my head, or just the way that my brain is, or medication affecting my memory. But I'm losing bits of my past, and it really sucks because it's the only thing that really keeps me going at times. Just remembering, hey, remember when times are good? Yeah, let's get lost in the memories. And that doesn't happen as much anymore. And maybe after the set of scans, we'll have more of an idea of where to progress from here, because hopefully there's going to be like alternate treatment options opening up that will try to actually make progress. But as it is now, I've been in limbo for over a year, just waiting for nothing. And it's, I don't know, it's really hard to describe, because I mean, like, a lot of people going through like stuff in their life where like they think they're going nowhere or whatever, but like this is, I have to be in limbo or I will die. And that's a on one hand it's depressing, on another hand it's what gives me strength, that I do have to keep going here because the alternative is worse. But there's just a decreasing amount of light at the end of the tunnel, or at least the light, it's not that it's decreasing, it's just that as the light moves farther and farther away from me, even as I try to move forward, it's harder to see, and it really sucks. So why am I bringing this up, aside from the fact that I want to tell you why there was no videos or few regular videos last week, is I might be taking the next couple weeks off. Just not I just putting up the videos I have and not recording, just focusing on not doing anything. The problem with doing that is that I literally have nothing else to do with my life than make YouTube videos. It'd be nice if I got paid for that, but as we've discussed in the past, my monetization has been disabled for several years now, and I have zero chances of ever becoming a partner, and I try not to think about that. But there's very few things that exist in my life that I can do. I can't take classes because, honestly, I don't have the capacity to sit, and I mean, like, 1.5 out of every 3 weeks I'm sick, so that's not gonna work. So yeah, I can't take classes, I can't go anywhere because I'm essentially tethered to the hospital because of the medical equipment I currently have installed in my chest. I can't really go anywhere for any length of time. I can take it, like when I went to Disney in August, that was a week's vacation, and that was like cutting it just close. So that was a special occasion, and it took a really long time to actually put it together. So yeah, I can't go anywhere. I can't go to continue my education or anything like that. And all I can do is sit at home and either play video games, watch people play video games on YouTube, or make videos for people to watch on YouTube of me playing video games. And Let's Playing takes up a lot of time. I mean, there's the recording, which can take, a couple of hours, depending on how many videos. Editing, which takes, at least the length of the video, probably more. And then the rendering, which takes at least 3 times the length of the video. So let's say for a 30-minute video, there's, about 3 hours if I have the bare bones editing for it. About 3 hours involved in it. And there's the uploading and thinking of a description and a title, and depending on the Let's Play, a comment question, and then looking at older videos and reading comments, things like that. So, it takes time, and that's time that I don't have to spend sitting and dissolving in my own, trying to find a good metaphor here, just sitting and doing nothing. So it gives me purpose, and I hate taking breaks because then I lose that purpose, and it just goes, becomes an endless cycle. But not taking a break means I'm going to be miserable, and that translates into the videos, which makes me unhappy, and that's an endless cycle too. So there's no winning. There is no winning. honestly, guys, I don't know what to do. I might take a break, I might not, because, like I just explained, taking a break isn't really a break for me. When you have nothing else to do, uh, doing nothing is worse than being miserable sometimes. Um, so we'll see what happens. In 2 weeks, I should be a little better, a little more well off in my mental state, but we'll have to see. Hopefully, I don't even hope anymore for good news from the scans, because I feel my body. That sounded weird. And I know that I haven't been feeling any worse, cancer wise, maybe with just side effects, but that's a side effect of the chemo. But I haven't been feeling any worse cancer-wise, which means that in all likelihood the scans are going to be stable, the same stable they've been for the past year, which may or may not be good depending on whether I want to believe that it means that the cancer is just scarring and dying inside, or it's just been sitting there not doing anything because the medication's been holding it at bay. So it's nobody knows. I might get a biopsy in a couple weeks, before starting the new treatment, just to make, just to get a more accurate, look at what's inside. But 2 years ago, not 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I was like, yep, we'll get through this, just gotta wait it out. And like a half a year ago, I was like, okay, I just want this to be over. And now it's, I don't know, I want it to be over, but it's, I've stopped, I've stopped looking forward to things like getting my hair back and things like that, because hoping for that really makes me impatient, and I just gotta wait. So I'm sorry for the rambling. That's just what's been on my mind for the past while. And I'm going to quiet these thoughts with a little Xenoblade soundtrack. Hopefully I haven't brought you guys down. That is never my intention. I always want to make you guys smile. And that's why I make Let's Play videos, because I've seen a lot of people that have, had themselves cheered up by it. And that makes me happy. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for your continued support and everything, all the comments and all the Twitter everything. And as I've said in the past, every little interaction you make with me is helps. It makes my day, and it helps me get through things. And yeah, this has been Sephiroth for the weekly update. Hopefully next week we'll be a little happier. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.